I've decided that I'm not going to see a guy again because he made me split the bill. Actually, I'm kind of annoyed. I was speaking to this guy for quite a while and he asked me out on a date and I was like, sure, because he seemed quite nice. He arranged all of it, which was lovely. I'm all for that. We ended up going to a bar for a couple of drinks before going for something to eat. In the bar, he paid for the 2 rounds of drinks, but I did offer to pay for the second round, which he was like, sure to. So I made him take my card, but then he ended up paying for it anyway. And he was like, it's fine, just pay for the next round. I knew that he had arranged for us to go for something to eat after. I was like, well, so I'm guessing he means pay for the meal, which I'm fine about. However, this place we went for a meal was extremely nice. Like, there were celebrities on the wall, like photos with Victoria Beckham and like actors and football players. And it was like Italian tapas, so you had to get like 4 or 5 tapas that were like 15 quid each to share. He also was drinking double whiskey straight, because that's the only thing he drinks. And that was his idea to go to this place. It wasn't my idea. So when the bill comes, I didn't even look at how much it was, but I was like, I'm happy to split it. And he was like, no, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, no, it's fine. Because obviously I'm not going to be like, no, you pay for the meal. Even though personally, I think he should have, because he asked me to go on that date to that restaurant that was quite expensive. I ended up paying 55 quid for half the meal. And it wasn't my idea. It wasn't my idea to go there. If I had arranged it and I had like planned the date, I would be doing something different. I don't want to spend 70 quid, 80 quid with like train tickets and everything to meet someone that I don't know. I'd rather just go for a walk in a park and get a coffee. Like, in this day and age, with the cost of living crisis and all that jazz, he's also got a decent job. Like, I know he's got a decent job, so no, I'm slightly annoyed by that.
Gentlemen, men, males, this one's for you. It does not matter how much of a debacle you create in my comments. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many times you say to me, oh, you're a gold digger. No one wants to be with someone who doesn't want to split the bill. Why don't you want to split the bill? Because you haven't got any money. All of this trash that you say, that's neither here nor there. First of all, I don't care. Secondly, that does not change the fact that the majority of women, most women, would rather or want to be with a guy who does not ask them to split the bill. Most women would rather you pay for her than her split the bill. So that fact remains, regardless of whatever you say. Another point I'd like to pick with you is you guys are incredibly two-faced. Incredibly. Because I've noticed 2 accounts that like to make comments like, maybe you're just not worth him paying the bill. Worth what? There's no worth. It's you pay the bill regardless worth. 2 accounts in particular that have commented something like that under one of my videos. I'm not going to expose you this time, but if you persist with the debacle, if you persist, I may expose you.
She had zero problem with splitting the bill when she thought it was a low price, but when it turned out to be expensive, she got angry. The irony is, if a man takes a woman on a cheaper date or a coffee like she suggested, women usually call men broke. Regardless of what happens, they will always have something to complain about unless they're already into you, like they're into Chad, Tyrone and Miguel.
I never pay for food.
She said that the majority of women would rather be with a guy who does not want to split the bill. Ironically, those are the women who turn out to be single or get pumped and dumped. When a guy spends all of that money on a date and she doesn't contribute, it makes the guy feel like the woman is immoral because she sat there and got everything paid for her and she doesn't feel a sense of guilt that she has not contributed anything. A woman who could do that is either self-entitled or a gold digger.
Facts.
Real men of genius.